Hello.
Hi. Wait. Say it.
Hi.
Hi. I almost called you yesterday. I don't even remember where I was. I think I was at the store.
What was yesterday?
Oh, I went to Walmart. I went to the store yesterday, and I heard some.
Oh no.
I heard somebody across the store say, hi, like normal people say it, and I literally out loud went, hi! Hi! And then I looked around and was like, crap, that was my outside voice. And then I was like, it's okay, I had my mask on. Maybe they didn't know it was me. Nobody knew it was me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Tell us you're here in the comments. Tell us you're here in the comments. Stace has a whole plan for today of what we're going to talk about. She's been really, really, really working on what's going on my forehead right there. Do you see that? Wait.
No,
it's backwards.
On it.
It's backwards.
Oh yeah, I do see it.
Do I have like a zit? Do you see it in person?
No.
So,
well, it's the shadow under your hat makes it hard to see, but I do see it. Take your hat off.
Boop. Boop.
It's the red do not push button.
Oh man. Hello everybody. Oh, there's comments we're missing. So Stace, what did you do this weekend? Let's start there. I know one thing you did this weekend that we have to talk about.
Oh my gosh. Well, what did I do this weekend? I watched the last episode of WandaVision, and I just kept working on the show that I just kept working on What to Do.
She's costume designing What to Do, and it's amazing. It's absolutely 100% amazing. 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 Amazing.
That's nice of you to say.
Thank you. Well, I mean it.
Thanks.
I mean anything that you do is amazing, and it makes me mad how amazing everything you do is. It is. Everything you do is amazing.
Not everything, but thank you.
So we watched the end of WandaVision. So spoiler alert. Hi, Chad. And Colby, hello. Dan is always here. He is always a supporter. Natalie, hello. Natalie and I share our love of Disney together. But Stacey, I have a special guest coming to join us today.
You do?
I do.
No.
I do. I can't tell you until it happens.
Do I know this person?
Nope. It's for International Women's Day, which was yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. It's a strong, powerful female.
Wait. Okay. Wait.
What?
Wait, are you for real?
Yes.
Okay.
I would never lie to you.
Okay.
Probably.
I guess you would. Anyway, okay.
Okay, so we watched the end of WandaVision, and it was terrible. Oh, look, she's joined us. I didn't like the end of WandaVision. I just want you all to know. I'm not going to give spoiler alerts because I don't want to, but there it is. Oh, Britt's. Okay, you guys, I'm going to introduce one of my bestest friends in the whole world for International Women's Day yesterday. I know, we're slow, we're behind, but here we are. This is one of my favorite people in the world. Hi, Britt.
Hi. Oh, this is what happens when you do not brush your hair.
Yeah, I have that problem all the time, Britt.
I know. Where's my hat? Dang it. Hi.
This is Britt Powell, everybody. Say hello.
I could have looked in the mirror before I did this. Ooh, I just made it worse. Hi.
Britt is one of my longtime friends, and she's also the owner of the Miss Arizona USA and Miss Arizona Teen USA pageant. She's amazing. So we're talking about strong women today, and I was like, who else would I want to talk about this with rather than Britt Powell? I almost did it. I'm the worst. Don't hate me. So Britt, this is Stacey.
Hi, Britt.
Hi, Stacey. I like you. Ignore Brandon right
now. So Britt and I are planning a vacation to Disneyland. It's just we're waiting for it to reopen.
I've never been to Disneyland.
You've never been to Disneyland, Stacey?
I can't with you guys.
I know. I've been many times, but Britt's never been.
I've been to Disney World like 4 times, but never Disneyland.
And Britt is in Arizona. She's joining us from all the way from Arizona, all the way down in the southern state of the Arizonas. And Britt, last summer, before the Rona, I don't even know when it was, 17 summers ago.
A long time ago, whatever you're about to say.
and she was amazing. I didn't get to see it, but you know, she was amazing. I hear, and every once in a while, Brett will text me and say, "What song should I sing for this? What song should I sing for this?"
Mhm.
And she's always like, "That's a great choice," and she always does it. She's like the best improv partner ever because she's like, "Sure, we'll do that."
Like I ever have a choice.
So,
I
Brett,
could say no and make it really awkward, or you just do what Brandon says, right?
I can, yes.
wow,
Attest
you guys
to
know
that.
me so well. Britt and
Yes. How many years have I known you, Brandon?
when did you start Miss Utah? 11, 12, 13 years ago?
2008 was my first year, so in 2007.
I was barely of age at that point, so I must have been 18.
Right.
And Britt came and she was like, she didn't know me, had never met me. I had never met her. And my first impression of Britt was like, oh man, she definitely owns a pageant. Yes, this lady owns a pageant. Yeah. And I had to do
Clearly, I brushed my hair and covered up my blemishes back then.
I had to do all of her technical work for her show, and we had never even spoken before. Like literally, we never met each other, and so it was like two people that were hard-headed. I don't know how we stayed friends this long, but we made it. Here we are.
We had some rough spots.
We did.
Every good friendship does.
It's true. We did have some rough spots.
We did have some rough spots, and we're really good friends because we didn't bail when we hit a rough spot.
Yes, absolutely. Totally.
We talked to each other. We talked with each other. We shared how we felt about things, and each took the time to digest what that meant and made a decision if the friendship and the partnership was worth, you know, choking down some ego and making some very minor modifications to communication styles. And we both decided absolutely. So yeah, now he knows where all the bodies are buried.
She knows more about me than I can say on this live video. Let's say that.
Can I say it?
No, you cannot. I just said you can't say it.
You said you couldn't say it.
So, Brett, I'd like to know, in your experience, what's the most the scariest or the most I don't know the word I'm looking for part of auditioning for musical theater?
Okay, for me, since I'm fairly new into it, it's deciding on a song and trying to. I think, again, I'm new into this, so I may be completely off base, but when you're you're looking at a role, you say, I want to play this. So what would be a good song that could show my vocal range and character range for this? And is that actually what they're thinking is a good song or not? You overthink it. To me, that's the worst part of an audition is you're overthinking. You're trying to get into someone's head. Okay, first of all, my ESPN is broken. So you have to acknowledge that you cannot read anybody's mind. You have no idea what they're looking for. So you just present the best that you can. If they love you, they're smart. If they don't, well, it's not your show anyway.
So everybody watching, you can comment in and tell us yours, but I'd like to know, I have one that I'll share too. The worst audition story that anybody's been through. Like, have you been through,
Mine was my first one.
Tell us about it. Tell us.
So it was for Mamma Mia.
Okay.
And I hadn't done musical theater in probably much longer than you've been alive. And that's fine. But it was a little nerve-wracking for me. So I chose the song. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to have sheet music. Shoot, sheet music for this song. I can't read music. I can't play music. So I think it's in the right key. So I go to the audition and the music director, my music, and the director, who is Michael, is sitting very, this guy's Broadway. This guy played national tours. He's just no emotion, not giving me anything, looking very nonplussed by it all. And I have no idea what the musical director's playing. Sounds kind of like my song. So I'm singing and we get to the bridge and I'm like, I don't know what you're playing. Can I just do this a cappella? It was river deep, mountain high. Okay, so it gets the whole do build point, and you're supposed to belt, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening. So the music director is right behind me with his keyboard, and I go back, and he starts playing. I said, "That's kind of, I still don't know what you're playing." So I walk, and in the meantime, Michael's sitting out in the theater like this.
As directors do.
Giving me nothing. So I walked back to the musical director and I said, he's playing. And I said, I don't read music, right? I do not read music, but I can see this. I said, isn't that like a drum line on the bottom?
No.
He was playing the drum line with his left hand, which clearly was in a different key as it was written than the right hand. I think he's either a musical genius to be able to do that, to play in two different, I don't even know. So after 10 minutes, we figured it out.
10 minutes? As a director, I would have kicked you out.
I know, I was waiting for it. I was so waiting for it. We figured it out. And I sang. It was still awful. And I walked out of there, and one of my friends who talked me into auditioning for this is like, what do you think? I'm like, oh, I'm not going to call back. I got the lead. It was fine.
I love that story. So before I tell you the one that just sent in, mine was when I was in college. We had to audition for, every year you were required to audition, and you auditioned for all the shows at once. And I chose, even though my degree was in stage management, we still had to audition because you had to be in one show. Like, that was a requirement to graduate. And I chose to audition on a Celine Dion song.
No. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I totally, because I thought, what a great song! I love this song. I'm going to. And the worst part is, I got halfway through the song and I completely forgot the lyrics. Like, I had no idea what the lyrics were anymore, and I just.
What song was it?
I don't remember. I made them up. Like, I kept singing words. I don't know what the words were. I just kept singing, and then when it.
Well, did you at least sing it with a shh? Because that's what she sounds like.
Oh, when I ended, I looked at one of the directors. I'll never forget. I'm not going to say his name because he might be watching. And if he could have killed me with his eyeballs, I would have been dead. Like, there's literally. And I
looked at you like that.
I think that they probably learned that maybe stage managers shouldn't have to audition for shows anymore.
There was an exemption after that.
Change that. So that's my favorite. Like, I'll never forget it. And I thought I was the bee's knees.
Well, you were singing Celine Dion. All
right.
We gotta figure out the song. Was it It's All Coming Back to Me Now?
Oh, come. It might have been, actually. I did love that song.
I could.
Can you just imagine me, like a 21-year-old on the stage in college, like surrounded by all these people who were so great, and I'm out there like, and
I saw that scene in Pitch Perfect. I swear I did.
Oh, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget. And that professor director that was sitting out there, his face was. I gotta call him and find out if he remembers. That's gotta be my next thing. Woo.
Oh, mine also. The callbacks for Mamma Mia. Michael called back like 15 women for 3 roles, and all the men and the guys. All right, the tea kettle. Hey, I squeak like that too. That just means stuff is funny.
Right.
Funny when you can no longer make noise and you're bright red and you're desperately trying to breathe. That's funny. So our auditions went till midnight.
Oh.
Started at 7. All right, I'm not a dancer. I've also learned I'm not really what in musical theater is called a mover. I'm a singer. I'm a singer actor. I am a park and bark. Apparently, that's the term, which is great for Mamma Mia. But they started out with this Bob Fosse-ish type dancing. I'm like, this is kind of new. Yes, because of you. There's the Pitch Perfect scene. No, so I'm like, okay, well, Bob Fosse, well, if I just touch my butt and smile, I should be fine, right?
That's literally my life motto. That is literally how I live my life.
Well, I don't know what I can say on here, so I said touch the butt, but yes. And then it's 11:45, and they're like, okay, those of you for Donna, we're gonna sing the belt part of Winner Takes It All.
Oh my gosh.
Nailed it. Because we sang to the recording at that point.
Oh, here's another Teresa. I was at a callback and I was late. Grabbed my number and ran to the dance spot. I only saw my number in the mirror and thought it was 17. Turns out 21. I'm sorry, Teresa. We're not laughing at you. We're laughing with you.
Yeah.
And they're nerve-wracking because, like, no matter how hard you're trying to listen and be, like, you're still nervous, and sometimes you just hear things wrong. Like, I watched an audition once where we asked a person to read for a certain role, and in his mind, he heard read for a different role. So he got up on stage and, like, totally took on the character of the, and we were all like, what's happening? What's going on? And then we had to stop and be like, no, we wanted you to read for role A. And he goes, oh. And it was so awkward for everybody. And the poor kid, I felt so bad. But he just, like, in his mind, he was like, that's what I'm auditioning for. I'm going to get that role. And
oh my gosh. So I just saw a Frasier episode last night when Frasier does the radio noir with the live mystery and no one can get their parts. Yes.
Yeah. Stacey, do you have any audition horror stories?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I try to block them out though. So.
All right. Well, we are your psychiatrists, and we are having you remove the mental blocks so you may begin the healing process.
That's right.
And just so you know, the healing process is Brandon and I laughing with you.
Exactly.
We are here for you.
Like, we are only here for you.
Yes. We are not here for the ratings, obviously.
No, obviously not.
You can remember?
I mean, I just remember when I was in 8th grade, it was the first time I auditioned for anything, and it was just one of those things where you got up there and your mind just, like, completely wiped.
Yes.
And I just, like, got up, and I didn't even end up auditioning, because I was just like, never mind.
That's exactly how I auditioned for football. When I was, just before I was going into being a freshman in high school, my brother was like, you should play football, obviously, because that's all that fat men do is play football. Anyway, so my brother was like, you have to be on the football team. And I was like, okay, that sounds fun. Football, yay. Go sports, right? So
hey, sports ball.
Yeah. So the audition day, or whatever they call it in sport world. Tryouts, thank you. It is much sportier than I. The tryouts day show comes, and
oh my gosh.
My mom, my dad, my grandma, and my grandpa all come in a van to watch me audition for football.
Why is it relevant that they all came in the van?
Because this is how excited they were to see me do something.
They sparkled.
So we drive to the place where the things were, the court, the field, the stage, and it was pre-show, so we were just about to start. And I watched all of these guys run.
Oh my god.
This is like every conversation with Britt and I, in case you're wondering. Like, this is pretty normal. Anyway, so I watched all of these guys run out to go try out whatever they were doing. And And they all get out there and start running around and hitting each other and, doing what they do. And I literally opened the door and I went, nah, this ain't for me. And I closed the door. I never got out of the van. My whole family was there to watch me audition for football, and I didn't even get out of the van.
Had they gotten out of the van?
No, they were all in the van too, because I'm sure they were like, this is probably why they came. If we were to have my mom on, she'd probably be like, we all went because we knew this wasn't going to happen.
We knew you weren't getting out.
And we wanted to watch how this played out. Like, we wanted to see if you were actually
They weren't there to support you. They were there
right
to laugh with you.
Oh,
Brandon is art.
I am art skeleton, as Cam
That's
says.
an alien, isn't it?
It's a skeleton alien.
I can't see from here.
Oh, anyway. Oh, Britt. What are you auditioning for next? Do you know?
I don't know if I'm going to audition. I may have already missed submissions for Dirty Rotten Scoundrel.
Oh, I love that. Have you seen Dirty Rotten Scoundrels? Yeah. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Stacey's a really amazing costumer.
Ooh.
So I should have had her bring some costume designs to show you, but I didn't. But she's costuming Beauty and the Beast this summer. And I've heard through the grapevine that there's going to be a really fantastic Cogsworth.
That grapevine trickles down to Phoenix.
All the way down to Phoenix? You heard as well, huh? Wow. So anyway, we know that's a thing. So we're hoping that she's going to make me look really good. Hi, Caitlin. We're live.
I figured.
So anyway.
And just so you know, that's code for don't mess it up.
Right.
I've heard it's going to be amazing. Build up, build up, build up.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Fat Man playing Cogsworth?
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I don't know what you're talking about.
Which part, the fat or the man?
All of it.
Okay, great.
And I actually might audition for Still Magnolias.
You'd be lovely in Still Magnolias.
Still thinking about that.
Oh, Teresa, this is funny. Teresa has a question for you.
She made-
All right. Well, Britt, I thank you so much for spending time with us. We loved it. You're amazing.
Well, my blemish and I are very happy to be here. My horrible hair.
Did you see mine? It's on that side right there.
No, and honestly, I haven't brushed my hair, and the more I saw it in video, I'm like, well, can I move this down? Yes, a football uniform. Put numbers on the back of that uniform for them.
Yay, go sports.
Go
All right,
sports ball.
We love everyone. Thanks for coming, and go support the arts. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.